Testing. 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 Here we go. Finally. Jeez. That took way too long. Alright, finally. I don't have anything. Yeah, I was working on that highlight video. That's what was keeping me behind. It's finally out. So we're gonna have some late night baseball. Late night baseball here. This is supposed to be a 7 o'clock game. Show. Yeah. Overcast. I guess we're playing in the rain. Enjoy the game. It's gonna be a delayed one. A bit of late night baseball. The Cincinnati Stingers and the Detroit Motors. Bit of a late start. Scherzer dominant on the mound as of late for Detroit. So he's been in a right spot. The last 4 starts, 2-2 record. 2.25 ERA, .79 whip, which is fantastic. Really good stats through 24 innings. First pitch, Motors, Stingers next, 2-8, Friday night. Hunter Brown taking the mound for the Cincinnati Stingers here on this Friday night, a very late night for baseball. We're gonna get this one underway. 14 ERA, 142 whip, 18.4% strikeout rate, 8.6% walk rate. In the face, Kevin Pillar to lead off for Detroit. So obviously, a long wait for this one. But first pitch, Dorsey fastball, strike one. And it gets the game started. Stingers, they've taken that top spot over the Motors since game 1. And we base it down the line. That's going to stay fair. It's going to go into foul territory. He's going to take off for second. No, he won't. He'll stop at first. He was thinking about 2, but he stopped at first base. So, leadoff single to start the ball game for Detroit here on a late Friday night. Coming in is Mike Talkman. After the leadoff single to start the ball game, as he takes a fastball for a strike. 0-1. So the Motors here. We'll go for another win. Stingers took game 1. I didn't get to check game 2. Balls the dirt, and it's 1-1. And Hunter Brown, not Hunter Brown, he's the pitcher. And Kevin Pillar stays on first. 1-1 to Mike Talkman. And the ground ball. There's one. Double play, they got him. 4-6-3, double play for the infield for Cincinnati. Go down in the first. Coming to the plate is Lamont White Jr. 1-0. And 4-1 with two outs in the inning after that fantastic double play. 4 homers, 1 RBIs for Lamont White Jr. And the big ground ball towards third. And the overhand throw to first base. Got him! And that ends the top of the first. We're going to the bottom half. And a double play. And the throw to first. It's in the inning for Cincy. Max Scherzer taking the mound for the Detroit Motors here on a late Friday night. baseball game started this year. We're gonna record 443 RA114 whip and 21.6 strikeout rate. But again, he has a .79 whip in his last 4 starts, which is just fantastic. So his last 4 starts have been fantastic. Here's Garrett Hampson to lead off, bottom of the first. Turbo 1 gets the game started offensively for Cincinnati. Boy, it's been a long night for it's been a long wait for baseball here on a Friday night. The count's 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, he's gonna bunt, but it's foul. I made the call before the ref did. 1-2 to Hampson. Scherzer will wind and deal. Look at that one off into the back foul, 1-2. This Stingers team, or at least they really came together, especially throughout the first half of this series. Fly ball into left center field. 2 runners going after, and there's the run of catch for number 1. Hampson is retired. Here's Brendan Donovan, the left fielder. Ron Acuna Jr. on deck as well. Him, Starbucks, and Max Muncy. Those are the 3 big names here. I would say Javier Baez, but he's been struggling quite a bit. That's a ball. Forcing fastball, ball 1. He's 1-4. He was 1 for 4 in yesterday's game, which was not a late game like this one. And the 1-0 pitch. I'm going to do 2 recap videos yesterday. I'll do 1 for today's games, and then I'll do 1 for tomorrow. Wait, yesterday's games and today's games. I'll do them both tomorrow. For Seamer, 2-1. And the 2-1 from Donovan. Swing and a drive! That one to deep right field. That ball is high. It is far. And goodbye, home run. Third home of the year for Brendan Donovan. And Cincinnati jumps out to a 1-0 lead. And you can see that swing. He attacked that ball well. He got that distance. He got a really good hack at that baseball. And gives it that launch angle. He doesn't necessarily have the power for the launch angle. Gives him what he needs. Almost perfect. I did play it late though. So, 1-0 Cincinnati. And the 0-1 pitch. And the big ground ball towards third. We had throw to first base. Got him. 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. I was actually able to find this entire song. I was actually able to find it because I read it. Oh, and that'll be a perfect shot at the right field line. That one, it is gone! 2 home run hitting, Max Muncy, back to back. How about that? 112 off the bat of Max Muncy. Holy moly. Are you absolutely kidding? That I don't think he got a perfect shot. That was like literally perfect. Unbelievable. Line shot down the right field line at 112 miles an hour. Holy cow. And it's 2-0 Stingers. That is how you open a ball game. Like, wow, back-to-back homers. One of them being an 112 bullet down the right field line. And here's Byron Buxton. We're still not done. Prove me right. I guess not. That was a good shot. Bodie was able to run it down. But either way, that ends the first inning. 2 home runs back to back. 2-0 Stingers, including a 112 shot from Max Muncy. Leading off the second inning for the Motors is Giancarlo Stanton. He's this Motors team now down by 2. Stanton's fourth in the batting order for Detroit. They're now down 2-0 after back-to-back home runs. There's a fly ball to right center fielder. 2 runners converging. Buxton's got it. I'll make the catch. 1 down. It's already been a wild start to this one. Here's Dansby Swanson. Top of the second inning. 771 OPS is here in a 2-time MLB All-Star before coming to the National Baseball League. I imagine it's only going to get crazier from here. There's ball 1. Upstairs, 1-0. And it'll be fouled off. Strike 1. But here's some bad news. Apparently in the UK and Europe, they're actually gonna try and ban VPNs. Yikes. Yikes city, yikes city, yikes. Look out, folks. If you live in Europe, look out. 4 might be your option. And then a big ground ball to second base. Throw to first. Got him. 2 down. Here's David Fletcher. So it's gonna be an interesting. This division is gonna be to the dang wire, folks. To the wire. Philly's out. Everybody else is on the table as far as playoffs go. I mean, it's still. We're about a quarter of the way through at this point. As it counts 1-1 to David Fletcher. And the pitch. The face of it 1-2. Got that one off the end of the bat. Another one 1-2. And we grab a ball to first base. Quick throw for the second baseman. And that ends the inning. We're going to the bottom of the second. So Ramon Arias leading off the second. He's looking to make a name for himself, which he struggled so far, but they're giving him the chance. 6-year career, he's bouncing up and down between 2 MLB teams before coming to Cincy, and that'll be ground ball and an announcer shoved to the bag to retire Arias. Here comes Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. Receiver strike 1. Scherzer, he'll deal another one to Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. Takes that fastball at the knee, he's 0-2. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something that just keeps going throughout this game, where since he just has these 3 or 4 times where they have these bursts of really good innings where they Moreno, take one in the back because get an automatic walk to first. Here's Bryce Terang. 1-0 count from Scherzer. Score fouled off. He's alright. So this Detroit, they do got to find a way to respond and keep Cincinnati where they are. Might be tough, but it's kind of their job right now. This counts 1-2. Bryce Ring with a 260 batting average.
2-2.
Slider 2-2. He's also 8 in the batting order, so he's near the bottom, but I feel like he should be a lot higher in order. Maybe even 7th or 6th. As we take strike 3 and 2 down, here comes Javier Baez. He does seem to be kind of into a rapid decline. This fouls it off. Right past the on-field bullpen for strike 1. And he'll let a drive. That one to deep left field. Goodbye, home run. 3 home runs in 2 innings. 4-0 Cincinnati. Are you kidding me? Second home of the year for Javier Baez. He got shot himself. Well timed. And there'll be another drive. That one gonna go. Deep left again. Gone. Back to back again. Gary Hampson. He's got another. Wow. 5-0 Cincy. This is unbelievable. Actually, it's home run derby out there. Gonna be found off down the line in the corner. Strike 1. Max Scherzer having probably one of the roughest starts of his life. This one is just a sharp no, and just all of a sudden, just terrible start. I don't know what do you do? It's been 2 innings. He's already given up what 4 homers now. Number down the line foul. 1-2. So 2 innings, 2 back-to-back homers in each inning. I don't think we're done, folks. I don't think we're done. Based on this team, this is going to be an all-out slaughter. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be lopsided. Number down the line, foul. Bruce Donovan's at back going. Didn't he start the inning? I think he did. Oh, he got hit. Oh. Look out. We'll take first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. and the inning continues. That's gotta be worrying.
No, that's a ball.
Takes ball 1-2 Seaver.
1 ball, no strike.
Start to this game has been unbelievable. Maybe it was worth the 2-hour wait. Maybe it was. Or Seymour top of the zone, 1-1.
1-1.
Like, that was actually unbelievable. Two innings. Back-to-back homers in each inning. So that's four home runs. Slider swung and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
There's just been yeah, there has been a base. There's been a base runner for Cincinnati already. It's their second base run. This is only their second base runner. Swung and a miss, and he struck out Ronald Acuna Jr. and then ends the second. Two more back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches, and it's 5-0 Cincinnati. Now here's Luis Torrens, the Detroit catcher. That was unbelievable. And we fly ball. Nice jog as it drops down. Base hit for Torrens. That was a bit of a lazy jog if you ask me, but good off base hit for Luis Torrens. 1 on for the Motors. There's Ezekiel Duran. Shot down the line. Foul. Strike 1. Got him OPS under 700 at 662. I was just like stunned, like sounds of this. What did we just see? It also feels so quiet compared to what it was. Whenever the offense is going, it just, the tone just changes. And that will be caught. And Torrens on first, their only runner. And there's one down. Here's Stuart Fairchild. Top of the third inning. Swing and a miss, 4-seam fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
Brown's been very solid. I definitely give him that. Alright, Fairchild gets to the end of that 4-seam fastball. Strike 2. Gotta force them into like a tough spot as a pitcher. And, like, you know, those pitches that are just weird angles, or like unexpected. Go for the unexpected. Like, if you're gonna go for a fastball every time, you're gonna know it's coming. That's why you have multiple pitches to begin with. And you can't do the same thing every time, because they catch on to it. And it'll be a ground ball. There's one. For the first, double play. Second, double play of the game for the Cincinnati Stingers. We're going to the bottom of the third. And they hold on to their 5-0 lead. Here's Max Muncy. So a home run in the first inning for Cincinnati.
Ball, no.
I tell you, this game's already been insane. It's been definitely one-sided. In the 1-0. Or Seamer 1-1. And the 1-1. Circle change-up, swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Slider 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Anything the highlights for this is just gonna be very weird. Swing, that'll be another drive. This one gonna go gone. Second home run today for Max Muncy, and it's 6-0 Cincinnati. 16th homer of the year for Muncy. And it just continues. Wow. Unbelievable. There's almost stunned silence. They need to pull Max Scherzer immediately. Yeah, finally. I think he's given up 5 home runs now. It's Christian Javier. His 4th appearance this year for the Motors. So his 4th appearance this year. We'll see how it does as a face Byron Buxton.
No, that's
I mean,
a
the
ball.
Cincinnati team has been absolutely relentless. Right in the corner. And we still have 6 innings to play, y'all. We still have 6 innings to play, y'all. Like, are you kidding? Slider foul, 1 and 2. Maybe it'll come down now that Scherzer's done, because that was a horrendous start. Horrendous. I don't think it could have gone worse. I genuinely don't. The only thing that's worse is that you get pulled in 2 innings. But it was bad. And we fly ball to right center field. He's under it waiting to make the catch for the first out of the inning. There's Ramona Rose for Cincinnati. There's a moth on my window, so that's cool.
Yep.
And strike 1. Ramona Rose didn't get a hit yesterday for the Stingers. And Ramboletto, get down, base hit. So, Ramirez for the single here in the 3rd. It's 1 out in the inning. Here comes Gabriel Moreno, the Stingers catcher. In game 1, he gunned down quite a few people at second base. And the 1-strike pitch. For Seamer 0-2. Got a piece of the circle changeup. 0-2. The Stingers team is a massive lead right now. Fly ball to center field. This one not going to be very deep at all. Able to make the catch. And Ramon Arias stays on first. It's restoring once again. He struck out his first time. And we'll be down for a base hit into right center field. 2-1 for the Stingers. He's gonna take up. Yes, he go try for 3rd and he'll make it. Standing. 2-on, 2 out in the 3rd. He goes Javier Baez.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
2-run blast in the 2nd from Javier Baez. So he has the power. And the 1-0.
No, too low.
Baseball 2. A lot of time at this high of a level of baseball. You won't be in now the NBL. Too low pitch. So I'm gonna be fouled off. 2-1.
Hike.
Four-seamer swinging a miss. 2-2.
2 strikes.
I tell you, this game is just absolutely wild. And count is now full to Javier Baez. That would load the bases if they walk him. And if he gets a single, it'll be 7-0.
Ball 4. Take your
Ball 4, and he walked over the bases loaded. It's like they're playing a AAA team. Double A team, even. There's Garrett Hampson. And fly ball. And he's going to get under to make the catch and not on the inning. The first round ends it. So Max Muncy a solo blast that resulted in the pulling of Max Scherzer. He's given up 5 home runs in 3 innings. And that ends his night.
Leading off for the Engineers, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So leading off for the Motors here in the 4th inning is Kevin Pillar, top of the order, who got a lead off hit his first time.
ball.
Lead off the ball game.
1-0.
Leading off the 4th here too.
Hike.
So we're gonna miss with a sinker. Straight to the count 1-1. Gonna be a high shot to deep left field, but it's into foul territory. A very good swing from Kevin Pillar. 1-2 from Hunter Brown here, coming on the way. Got a piece of it on the outside corner. Quick reaction time too. Right for the opposition. How's that? Cutter. Hit 31 from Hunter Brown. And it'll be a slow roller to third base. Hard throw to first. Throw number 1.
The right fielder, number 18,
Once playing third.
Talkman.
There's Mike Talkman. Brown. Gets set. And it'll be on the pitch. Fly just to left field. There's round number 2.
Now batting,
In left field. Here comes the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. for the Motors.
Ball 1.
Singer on this ball 1. 2 homers, 2 RBIs for Lamont Wade Jr.
Ball 2. Up.
For Seamer for ball 2. Just a bit of a harsh angle on that. Look at this fastball, but he gets that one perfectly down the middle. 2-1. And I mean, through the right side, a base hit for Lamont Wade Jr. to keep the inning going for the Motors here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes Giancarlo Stanton. Motors still scoreless here in the 4th. Maybe they need a bomb from Stanton here. So they might be able to get this back in Detroit's, not necessarily in their favor, because they'd still be down by a good grand slam. But they'd be on the board, which that would turn the tide just a little less in Cincy's favor. His 10th most RBIs in the Eastern Conference at 34. 2-strike pitch.
1-2.
Oh, bad sinker low. He's like right beneath him, and it dropped even further. struck out on a sinker. And that ends the inning. We're going to the bottom half of the fourth. Stingers holding on to the shutout over Detroit. So long in the first inning for Brendan Donovan. Bottom of the fourth inning. So, he joined in on the fun a bit earlier. Can they get back to that? We'll see. There's a set of first base, one down. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. coming to the plate. Strike down the ground out already today. 280 batting average, but
No.
see if he can get a hit in this ball game. He was a 2018 Rookie of the Year, and he is Ronald Acuna Jr., but he isn't joined in on the fun today at all. Which, you know what I mean by the fun. And fly ball to shallow right center field, and there's a catch for number 2. For sure, Javier doing a much better job than Max Scherzer. Back. So 2 homers today for Max Muncy. Which is, what, 16 now? With the home run every other game, which is just fantastic. Second highest OPS on the Stingers at just shy of 900.
Ball 1.
Inside fastball to even the count from Christian Javier. High fly ball to center field. This one pretty deep, but not going to be deep enough. And there's the catch in the 4th inning. We're going to the 5th. And Stingers unable to add on to their massive 6-0 lead. Here's Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
Cut it down the middle, strike 1. Right at short. Go to first, and he's got it. There's the third baseman, David Fletcher, for the Motors here. He grounded out his first time today. Struggling with his batting average and OPS quite a bit. So, we're struggling generally. Across the board, he's struggling offensively.
Ball.
333 batting average, shooting he's 4 for 12. Receiver 101. Sinker 1 and 2.
Ball.
2 and 2. Got him on the sinker. Now the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes to David Fletcher.
Full count.
Oh, so that sinker. When I saw that on the sinker, it was like almost like a fastball, and it just directed just a teeny bit and was already on the edge of the plate. Like it almost uncourse corrected itself. You know, like, you know how like you have like a GPS or something, and you're driving, and it would like course correct you if you go the wrong way. That ball did the opposite, not the one he just hit, the one before that. Swung and a miss to the gutter, and that struck him out. Second K for Hunter Brown. Here's Luis Torrens once again. Got a single his first time.
Huh.
Four-seamer, strike one.
Ball. 1-1.
There is ball one. He counts now 1-1.
2-1.
Cutter and it's 2-1.
No.
Four-seamer 3-1.
That's a ball. Take your
Ball
base.
four and a cutter, and it walks Luis Torrens.
Now that's second baseman Ezekiel Duran.
Here's Ezekiel Duran.
Hee-haw.
Four-seamer, strike one.
No ball. 1 strike. High. 2.
Swing and a miss to the count, 0-2.
0-2.
And that's going to be fouled off into the corner there. So this motor's jib. It's all about breaking the ice, and then they can work from there.
No.
As far as make that comeback goes, because
1 ball. 2
they are
strikes.
desperate for runs. Want to come back? You need to start soon.
2-2.
That's going to do Ezekiel Duran. Maybe like a solo homer would get things started for Detroit or something. They need to actually make that happen. And the cut down is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch with the big ground ball for the first. That ends the inning. We're going to the Cincy fifth. Byron Buxton leading off the bottom of the 5th inning. Stingers with a 6-0 leading the ball game. Game 3 of this 4-game series. They had that wild start. There's Daniel Nunez, the sole bullpen man warming up for Detroit, which they're going to want at least one more.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Got off 1-2 by Byron Buxton. Another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Four-seamer up inside 4-2-2.
Ball 3.
Struggling with the fastball a bit, and the count is full, 3-2. Another one fouled off. Fouled off by Byron Buxton, 3-2. I'm impressed that Javier's made this much of a difference on the game. And that ball gets away as he takes off for first.
First baseman Romo.
Runner at the blame. Buxton on first. Chase that slider that went outside the zone. For strike one. Rays won the Gold Glove in 2022.
Ball.
So 1-1 count to Ramon S. As Christian Verdeo's the line, and it's foul.
Ball. 2-2.
And the 2-2 pitch.
Here at three.
Strike 3, top of the zone. And this one in the fifth. Cincy has not added on to their lead since the third inning. Which this is kind of these are the kinds of games that are open to blowing an embarrassing lead, and their side is
Ball 1.
slowly getting ready.
1-1.
Like it feels like they're building more weapons. Because their weapons are in the bullpen
Ball 2.
and in the dugout.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Meanwhile, since the Stingers are using everything they got. And right at third base. Got overdue. For the fourth. And to run it down. We're back to first base. Buxton called safe. Fouled off. Fouled off. It's all on. 4 triples for Bryce Durang this year. That's a solid number.
1 ball. 1 strike.
One from Christian Javier on the way. Another foul ball. One thing about Cincinnati is that it seems almost like it's wrestled into the Tornado Alley. It's almost like a club set, but the part that does club it is the downtown part. And he fly ball to right field. And he's under it, and that will end the fifth. We're going.
Leading off for the Engineers, the left fielder, Stewart Sergio.
Yeah, expected for Stuart Fairchild.
2 strikes. Ball. Ball 2. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
To Stuart Fairchild. And a pitch.
Full count. That's a strike. 1-1. Hey! No, outside.
Cada vez que yo me levanto, me les adelanto, lo juro de espanto, yeah. Es que no me aguanto.
Ball. 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 3-1.
The batter number 8, shortstop.
Here. No balls. 1 strike. Ball 1. 1 ball. No strike. He's safe. No. 2-0. Hee-haw! 2-1.
Now batting, right fielder, Bubba Abuja Jr.
1-0. Strike. 1 ball. 1 strike. 1-2. Two. Earth. 1-2.
Now back, first baseman.
Ball. 2-2.
The shortstop, D'Anthony.
Drop the weapons, grab the microphone and bring the battles back. On the stage lit, throwing sparks like a magic hat. Spitting gasoline, whole place blow the striker match. I just came to fight.
Now pitching. Up there. Harvey.